Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. If you're new to our channel, my name's Angie, and along with my beautiful family, we're sharing our memories with you. Now, as you know, if you've been watching our videos, you know that Lucy's been making some macrame key rings and some pot plant holders, and I did put one in there. Lucy has been making them. We actually added one into our basket for gardening, and so that I showed you the other day how to actually make one of those with pretty much one knot. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make the key rings she's been making. Now, she is 10 and she can do this independently. So they're pretty simple, really. You can do two different ways. I will show you the different ways you can do it. And let's get started. Oh, by the way, we had book week today. So I had a few freckles. I was the girl from Charlotte's Web with the kids. So that's why I have freckles on. I haven't washed them off. All right, let's get started. Okay, so you'll need your macrame rope. I got this from my cheap shop. I just love the colour pink. You need a decent pair of scissors. These aren't great, but a good pair of scissors really makes it. I use these pet brushes just to brush out the ends. So you can use a normal comb, doesn't really matter what you use. You can even leave it upright if you wanted to. So the other thing you need is a keyring. Now, it's got these from my local $2 shop. So we're going to use one of those. Now, as you can see below, we have one of these. Now, I use this just to hook my ring onto, just to make it a little bit easier and to give myself some pressure. So I'm going to do, oopsie, 2 stretches of my arms out stretched, 2 of those, and I'm going to cut them separately. So one arm stretch makes 1, another arm stretch makes 2, so you have 2 ropes. Now, with each rope, I'm going to fold in half. Oops. So I'm just going to join the ends. So I've got, oops. So I've got that loop. Now with that loop, I'm going to put it through my key ring. Oops. Through the key ring, so I've got a loop on that side. Then I'm going to bring my loop and I'm going to gather. So that's the rest of it. I'm going to gather that through and then I'm going to hook that on. So that's one. Then we're going to do the other one. I'm going to find the ends, grab my loop, put my loop through the key ring, open it up and gather the ropes and pull them through. So now I have 2 sitting on there just like that. Then I'm going to pop that onto there. You see that okay? Maybe not. Let me move it so we can see it. I wonder if I put that on there, that might stop it from going down so far. There we go. It stops it from going down. So we're going to do, the first one, we're going to make a spiral. So our spiral is a very simple knot, and it's actually only half the knot. So we're going to make a number 4. See how you got a number 4? You know, that pointy bit looks like a triangle. And then this is going to be the long piece of the number 4. We're going to put that over the top, and then we're going to flick it into the inside of the number 4 and pull it through. Pull it through. Now, if you're doing this with little kids, sometimes it's good to sticky tape this down, but I'm just going to put it into the crook of my knees. So I've got that firmly there. That'll help me just keep going. So I'm going to make a number 4, put it through the middle and pull it up. And I'm going to keep making a number 4. Here is my stem, over, under, through the number 4 and pull it through. And I'm going to keep doing that all the way down. And what I'm going to get is, you can start seeing it now, it is starting to spin. I don't know if you can see that. It is starting to spin. Can you see how it's got that bit of a spin in it? Alright, I'm thinking that's quite long enough for my key ring, so I'm going to take that off. Actually, what I might do is I might cut this first. So I'll cut those extra long bits off. I'm going to use one of those bits to tie it off. Now this is the only other knot that you'll need, and you will use this for anything that you make. So we're going to put one piece there. We're going to make, oh, that's the wrong one. Where is it? so we've got a little bit sticking out. Then we're going to make a loop, and then we're going to use this bit and we're going to tie it around just as tight as you can, and you don't have to do it for a long bit. It is entirely up to you how long you do it for. Then we've got this loop, and we're going to put that end that we were tying around through the loop. We're going to hold on to that. Then we're going to come back to this piece and pull it through. That is going to pull the loop through, and that's going to tie everything off for you. So we'll cut that bit off, and then we cut this bit off too. We don't need this bit. Okay, so then we've got to work out how long do we want our little tassel bits. I'm thinking probably about there is long enough for me. So I'm going to untangle it. So you untwist. This is I think it must be a 3mm rope. You can get all different sizes. So I'm going to pull this apart. I've got 3 different strands that make up the macrame rope. Pull them apart. Alright, once I've got all of them apart, then I'm going to come with this brush, and I'm just going, oh sorry, my hand's in the way. I'm just going to give it a little brush through. Alright, so then when I've done that, I'm going to get this brush. Now this brush is what actually gets all the knots out. And then I'm just going to, oh, you know what, it doesn't even really need a bit of a trim at the bottom, just a little one. And then you have your beautiful keyring. So simple, so easy. Okay, so let's do the next one. We'll grab a bit more rope. We're going to get ourselves a keyring. And one of our lengths, we're going to join the ends down. We've got our loop. Put the loop through, and then gather the string and pull it through. It's a very simple joining. Oh, I've lost my other one, or maybe I only made one. Oh goodness, I'm falling apart. Make another one. Okay, so I'm going to join the ends. And we're going to loop through. Grab those 2 pieces and pull them through the middle. Okay. Alright, so now we've got 2 again. Let's just pop this on so I've got something to hold it onto so you can see. Let's see if that will work. Okay, so we're going to go back to do our number 4. So you make your number 4, put your long bit over and tuck that through. And we're going to pull that for our number 4. Alright, exactly the same as we did with the last one. But this time, we're going to swap it over. So we're going to do a number 4 on the other way. Put our long bit through. Pull it through and pull this through. Now what this is going to do is actually make it flat. Now this is the complete knot. The number 4 one we did before with the twist is only half the knot. So number 4, long piece down over the end and pull it through the middle of the number 4. So then we're going to reverse it, put the number 4 on this side, so like a back to front number 4. A long piece over your what do you call this bit? So basically there's your number 4 there, and that's your strand that goes out. Put your long bit over and pull it through the middle. As you can see, my outside pieces are getting quite short, so I think I'm going to stop here. Not sure why that one's so short, but we're going to leave it there anyway. Okay, so then we're going to trim this bit off. And let's see if I can do a better job of showing you this tie off. So put your string here, loop it, so there's your loop. Come to where you want your knot to start, and this is your bit that you're going to tie. Bit you're going to tie with. We're going to go around and around as many times as you would like. And then we're going to find our loop, here it is here, and we're going to thread that string that we've been tying with through that loop. We are then going to hold that in this hand and pull this through to pull that loop through. That is going to knot it and tie it off. It is very simple to do. I'm going to trim this off. I'm going to trim this because we don't want that long of a tassel. Untwist our bits. Okay, and let's see if we can do it. We can just do it with this one today. This time we don't have a big long piece that's going to completely knot up on us, and then we're just going to trim that so it's nice and straight. Oops. And there you have your keyring. Very different pattern. So here is your twist. So you can see how that's definitely got that twist in, and this one is definitely flat. So very different, but pretty much the same knot really. This one's a half knot, this one's a full knot, and beautiful little key rings. That's it. So simple. Alright, I hope that was easy for you to follow. If you've got any questions, please let me know, and I can do that knot specifically to show you the actual knots that are used rather than actually making something. But hope you have fun making some, and we'll see you next time. Bye.